Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest as usual. We start with Jules Kounde, as it has been reported that manager Xavi has spoken to the French centre back 3 times. The player really wants to join Barcelona. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about Robert Lewandowski, as it has been reported that Barcelona and Lewandowski believe they have tried everything. So now the ball is in Bayern's court. We are going to be looking at that as well. So guys, as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a video. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. With the summer transfer window now open for business, Barcelona are looking to accelerate the pursuit of their desired targets. Deals for Frank Kessie and Andres Christensen have been announced while work continues to be done to sign Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha. Another key target for manager Xavi Hernandez and Barcelona this summer is Sevilla defender Jules Kounde. Given that Barca will be losing 3 centre-backs this summer in Oscar Mingueza, Clement Lenglet, and Umtiti, it makes sense for them to add another defender apart from Andres Christensen. And Jules Kounde has been the topmost priority for Xavi to bolster that position. However, Sevilla's valuation and the interest from Chelsea have meant that the deal has not progressed. But journalist Gerard Romero is now claiming that Kounde really wants to move to Barcelona, with manager Xavi having already spoken with him 3 times this summer. Romero himself reported earlier in the week that Jules Kounde had already agreed personal terms with Barca, and a transfer could be possible for a sum of around 55 to 60 million euros. Barcelona, though, have been trying to lower the price tag by offering a player in exchange. There have been rumors of including Sergio Dest or Memphis Depay as potential make-weight in the deal to sign or to convince Sevilla to part ways with Kounde for a lower fee. Kounde has been one of the top performing centre-backs in La Liga since joining Sevilla from Bordeaux back in 2019. The 23-year-old has exhibited great quality and he has a high ceiling. With the player reportedly keen on making a move to Camp Nou this summer and having already spoken with Barca manager, it is now up to the two clubs to reach an agreement over transfer fee. Definitely that is what is left right now, for Barca and Sevilla to come to an agreement, something that have not still been done, which I personally believe it is really slow from Barcelona's end, considering that Kounde is not just alone. There are other suitors chasing him around. So the good news is Kounde wants Barcelona move. He has spoken to Xavi 3 times over the phone, according to Gerard Romero. So personal terms have already been agreed, just like the case of Rafinha. I think these two players have similar stories with them, right? Chelsea interested in both Rafinha and Kounde, the same as Barcelona, but the two players prefer a Barca move. That's just the good thing about that. Personal terms always favors Barca side. But can Barca get those two players, talking about Rafinha, talking about Jules Kounde? Because Barca now need to go for them by talking and agreeing with the club, But I think for Kounde's case, it's not too complicated like Rafinha's case, because for Rafinha's case, Chelsea have a higher offer than Barca. But for Kounde, no offer has been made after all, so Barca still need to talk with Sevilla. They need to do that fast because time is not on our side. We need to work. We need to strengthen the back line. We also need to remember that one of the reasons that Laporta's management sometimes is hesitant when it comes to paying the fees that is required to buy some of these players is because, Laporta, I've said it many times, he does not want to make same mistakes like what Jose Maria Bartomeu did, spending lavishly, senselessly on players who came and flop. Overspending has been Barcelona's normal thing for the past couple of years, but Laporta wants to ensure that that should not happen again. That is why you see Rafinha, Kounde, despite the asking price from the clubs, Barcelona are so reluctant because they believe that those players are not worth up to the amount. And let's consider how football have been so inflated these days. Players now are bought with such high fees as compared to the past. But at the end of the day, let's see if Barca will have no choice than to go for it, or they'll be like, no, we want a lower fee for that player. Because if they do that for me, it will be more risky because Chelsea, people like Chelsea or Bayern, that they have money more than Barca, will pay that amount that is being asked to avoid competition. So it's something to think about very thoroughly so that we don't miss out on our target. And on to the final story of discussion. The Robert Lewandowski transfer saga is showing no signs of coming to an end anytime soon. Barcelona have been hot in its trails on for a while, and the striker is also keen on making a jump to Barcelona, having publicly admitted as much. However, Bayern Munich continue to stand in the way of a transfer as they do not wish to let go of their iconic goal scorer. Indeed, the German champions have shot down as many as 3 bids from Barcelona for Robert Lewandowski, with the latest one being worth 40 million euros in fixed payments plus 10 million euros add-ons, which would mean 50 million euros in total. However, reports claim that the Bavarian Giants want the full 50 million euros fixed payment to part ways with the Poland captain. While it was recently suggested that Barca might return with yet another offer, journalist Tony Juanmati of Relevo has issued a fresh update on the entire situation with Lewandowski, Bayern, and Barcelona. Speaking on Director Goal, Tony Juanmati claimed that both Barca and Lewandowski feel that they have done everything that they can to push for a move, with the ball now firmly in the court of Bayern. Lewandowski went public with his desire to leave the Allianz Arena in a bid to put pressure on Bayern to sell him. It was even reported that he might not turn up for preseason training next week in order to force through a transfer. As for Barca, they had been promised by Lewandowski's camp that a 40 million euros offer would be enough for them to sign him this summer. Having submitted an offer of the said valuation, they too have held up their end to the bargain, but Bayern have not blinked. With the situation now hanging in the balance, it remains to be seen what course of action Lewandowski and Barcelona take as they look to get the deal across the line at the earliest possible. Never have we seen Barcelona push for a transfer like how they have done with Robert Lewandowski. It's terrible. And one could hardly imagine that up to this very point in time, with the efforts that Barca have been putting, with the effort that Lewandowski himself have been putting for a transfer to materialize, things does not look as if nothing will happen. And that is where there's a lot of worry from both parties. Because Bayern are acting so senseless, Bayern are acting so immature as it stands. And that's where the problem lies right now. So this report is claiming that Barca and Lewandowski can't believe they have done enough. They have done enough. Despite reports earlier saying Barca want to make another bid, another offer, which of course we expect that offer to be what Bayern wants, right? So that to avoid any rejection again. Tony Juanmati coming out saying that Barca are like they want to give up. I don't know. If they think that Bayern will not accept, then maybe they are trying to give up because they are saying that Barca and Lewandowski believe they have tried everything and now the ball is in Bayern's court. So let's see what happens if indeed Barca make that fresh bid for Lewandowski and what will be Bayern's reaction to that. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.